in the chat for Tre'Quan Smith. First one's from Luke Johnson.
Hey, Tre'Quan, how big were those turnovers for y'all tonight, just in terms of how this game ended up where it was?
Man, Luke, it was very big. I believe on every turnover we had, they ended up getting points off of it, and we didn't create any turnovers for them. And basically, they fed off our turnovers. And in any game, especially a big one like this, we can't make mistakes like that and have turnovers, because a good team like them will go down and make points out of it.
Next one's from Rod Walker.
Hey, Tre'Quan, just how disappointing is this when you look back at how the last 3 seasons ended prior to this one?
Honestly, I don't even have all the words, but it's like it hurts more and more, because we be right there, in control of everything. We just don't pull through, because something happened, and we end up being on the bad side of it. But it definitely hurts a lot.
Next one's from Amy Just.
Yeah, Drew hasn't come out and said that this is it yet, but if he does end up retiring, what has he meant to you as a teammate over the past several years for you?
Honestly, man, Drew is kind of meant everything to me. Like it's kind of like I'm growing up as like kind of like one of his own. Like he's just a great guy. Besides being the quarterback, future Hall of Famer. Just if we're just going to talk about him outside of football, just him as a person, I believe he's a great guy. And he's somebody who's going to talk to you and help you understand if you don't understand him. I've just been feeding off of him and learning as much as I can from him. Long as he's here. It's just wonderful, having him around and just being around him in general. Honestly, I do hope he come back, because he's just a great guy, a great competitor, a great teammate, a great leader.
Next one's from Doug Mouton.
Hey, Tre'Quan, the long one that you caught from Jameis Winston, was that in the playbook before last week, or was that a direct borrowing from Chicago?
It was in the playbook last week, but it was a direct borrow. Honestly, I wasn't even supposed to be on that play, but things happened, and Deontay had ended up getting hurt. So luckily I paid attention in practice and watched everything. I end up being the one making the play.
Next one's from Luke Johnson.
Deontay, the kind of tight man coverage that they were playing today, is that something y'all were anticipating, or was anything different about it than what you were kind of figuring they'd play?
We expected them to play a lot more zone, but they played a lot more man. But at the end of the day, when they did get in zone, we kind of knew like what their go-to zone play was. But they did a great job mixing things up, and disguising the coverage a lot of the time. But we kind of knew. I won't say for the most part, kind of like half and half what it was going to be in.
Last one's from Amy Just.
Yeah, obviously not the outcome that y'all wanted today, but it was your first game back after getting off of IR. How much did it mean to you to be able to go out and play today and have the game that you did?
Honestly, I was itching to be back with the team, with the fellas. Even though my performance was good or whatever, but I kind of don't see that. I kind of I would take the win for 0 catches and 0 targets any day of the week. But it was a great feeling just to be back out there with the team, having that bond with the guys.
We're all set. Thank you, Tre'Quan.
Thank you, guys.